Hello and welcome to another video of Fatui Only, where we try to beat Genshin Impact using only Fatui characters. And this is a really old video that I should have done before, but basically this is one of the previous, I think it's a summer story quest, where we're in Simulanka. But the reason is that I'm not going to show any of the other parts because I think I showed them in Archons only. But we are not able to do this part because we are forced to use different characters. And none of them is an Archon. But luckily for us, one of them, that is Wanderer, is a Fatui character. So in the end, we can actually try to complete this part or this quest using only Fatui characters, and that's the reason that we're here. So I never played this before. This is going to be the first time playing through it. So if I do mistakes, if I'm taking longer than supposed to, or if I do stupid things, please let me know. But please be mindful because I don't know what we should do here. As I said before, I was not able to do it in Archons only, so this is the first time trying to attempt it with finally a Fatui character that we don't even have. We were not able to get him, although we pulled so hard for him, we're not able to get him. Can we break this? No. Okay. And yeah, it's going to be, I think, the first time playing as him. Rather, well, I think we played with him in, I think it was the new, like, fighting event in the book. But I think this is the first time that we can actually explore with him, use his ability to reach out to different places, get altitude like you can see here. I was trying to see if we can actually break the game at some point, if we can exit or we can like go other place, but unfortunately there are some invisible walls that are not allowing us to go any further. So I guess we need to defeat it the intended way. And I think some of these things I actually tried when I was doing my Archons only, tried to reach to different places. But yeah, that's basically what we're trying to do here. We're not, the only problem is that we don't have any other elements, which I think it's one of the best things with Wanderer is that you can infuse yourself in different elements and do more damage. But in here, we're going to use him as a main DPS, using his basic attacks and maybe his ultimate to do some damage. I don't know if I actually want this to get Wanderer in our team. I don't know how he would play, would be another main DPS, but again, if he's going to rerun, I'm going to pull for him because I will try to get as many Fatui characters as possible. Maybe he could be our healer. Maybe he could be our, I don't know, any way that we can use him that's not like a main DPS. Or we can change other characters to make them support and make him a main DPS. We will see what's going to happen. First we need to get him. Well, no. First he needs to rerun, and then we need to pull for him, and then we need to get him. So it's going to take a long time because he rerun kind of like recently. At least he ran after lyney. So, and also arlecchino. So I guess that we're going to wait until he reruns again. I'm really hoping that we can actually pull for Tartaglia at some point. I want to get a new element. I feel like having a new element that's Hydra is going to be better than having another Anemo that's a main DPS. But we will see what happens. I really want to get more reactions involved. Okay, do we need to defeat this dragon? What do we need to do here? We need to dodge? Do we need to attack him? Or is only dodging? Oh my god, they're coming some different ways. Okay, we're not doing terrible. Is that it? Okay, cutscenes. I feel like this is a missed opportunity. I wish we can like go around the map and actually see different places and reach other places that were not intended to. But I guess like they should have Wanderer proof it, meaning that there are not many things that we can do because they knew Wanderer was here and Wanderer can like reach different altitudes easier than other characters. I think it would be really fun to see how our challenge would be if we have Wanderer. I guess like the first domains that they are in Mondstadt would be so easy to skip, because we can reach higher and we can like go higher and go to the end goal without completing anything first. But yeah, I think that's going to be something that we need to. It's not going to happen here. Like it's something that we can only predict or hope for. But yeah, do we need to explode this? Oh, and we put this here. Perfect. I might be trying to rush this. I don't know if there are a lot of like side quests that you can do, or we need to talk to anyone, but I actually want to defeat the dragon as much as possible. Okay, enemies. Oh, we got reactions. Why do we get infused? I know that he gets like some things on his head. You know, has a ring around him. He gets some. He could get some elements there. I don't know why we're not getting them. How we can do that? I thought it was by swirling them, but I guess it's not. Or maybe I'm wrong, that you get different colors over there. Oh, he has his signature weapon, I think. Because you can see like the bell on top of his head. I wish these are regrets I have like now in the future that I didn't check his build, because that would be interesting to see how we can build him when we get him, but we'll take up time for that. We can check any guide. Probably they're going to be better guides with better builds, because I know that Genshin usually don't gives you a really full powerful character. I know that they do some weird builds sometimes, and they're not giving you the full potential. Okay, second phase with the dragon. Do we need to still avoid some obstacles? Oh no. Where'd he go? Everything's shaking. Okay, there's something there. Again, dodging. I wonder if we can fly over there without having to activate anything. Oh, we can activate this. Okay, it was not that bad. I have to say I haven't missed anything in this quest. I thought it was going to be more full of action, but I guess they want to tell a story at some point. But I thought we were going to actually fight this dragon, like using our abilities and everything. What's happening? Who's talking to us? Okay, final battle. That means that we actually need to defeat him. I hope that's the real thing. So after this, is this done? I'm actually doing this to get the primogems and the wish from the story, so that will be something useful to get. And also because I haven't done it in another account, so I feel that having the ability to use a second, or at least a new Fatui character is kind of great. I wish it was arlecchino, for sure. I don't know if it's going to be rerunning. I know that they mentioned something in the end. It's going to be a spoiler, but that something is happening in Dragonspine. And I think that the dragon that is in Dragonspine is getting stronger. So I guess maybe you're going to see another dragon that's going to revive in the future, meaning that there's going to be another Dragon Spine event, which could involve what's his name, Alvido, and maybe Wanderer. So maybe that's another opportunity when we can get, or we can wish for Wanderer. So maybe during Natlan it's going to be another banner involving, or another event involving Mondstadt and then the whole Dragonspine region. So it's going to be fun. We still need to find some crimson agates. Oh my god, we're almost dead. We need to still find some crimson agates. So that would be another thing that we can do. We can actually explore that and see how far we can get to get all those agates, to get the tree leveled up, to get some crowns, to get some wishes. Maybe having an event there is going to help us to explore things that we never explored before. So yeah, I hope we need to defeat him. I hope not everything is dodging these cubes. I feel that would be disappointing. Okay, we need to put a bomb there. Yes. But we're not using our abilities. What's the point of this? Okay, next stage then. I really feel that this event is less exciting than I thought. Oh, this is a weird angle. I never thought we were able to do something like this. Do you remember a lot of like, what's called? Like the Mario 3D? 3D World, something like that you can move from 2D to 3D. That's something fun to see, like how they change the perspective. I wonder if it's only like changing the camera angle, or if they actually change the physics of this place and like make it like a different game, maybe like a 2D instead of like a 3D. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like this event was more boring than I was expecting. I really want to see some action. I really want to see something like trying to defeat a dragon or these kind of things that it did not deliver, at least not until now. Let's keep our expectations high, maybe. That something bigger is going to happen in the end. If not, maybe we should keep our expectation low so we're not getting disappointed in the end. So, yeah, that's kind of like a weird thing. Are these platforms going to fall? Okay, something happened there. Oh, we need to dodge? Yes. At least now it's not 2D. Oh, and I cannot use my abilities here. That sucks. Because I could, like, levitate and avoid everything, basically. It's not been a hard thing. Okay, more heads? Where do these heads come from? Oh, this one follows up. Okay, it's getting a little bit complicated. Is that it? No. How far till they stop? Oh, there's something here. So I need to put a bomb in the mouth. Where's the mouth? The one in the middle? Or in all of them? Ah. There it is. Just in the middle one, or we need to do them all three? Okay, only one. That's a cool cinematic. I feel like something that they were mentioning is that they feel some empathy between each other, at least. Yeah, so Wanderer feels the same thing as the dragon because they were both created by the masters, but they were actually let them be the villain of the whole story and let them forgotten and they're not paying attention to them. So I guess that's a deeper connection. I wish they have a better event, basically. I don't think this is a good a good argument, and also I don't think that although they delete the previous Wanderer in the past by changing their Airman soul, I don't think he's really a good person. Like that's not going to delete whatever he did in the past. So that's my opinion. I guess that worked for Benti because he gives him an animal vision. So I guess under Benti's eyes, he was a good person. But yeah, we will see. What else do we see if we have a new story of him and how that like unfolds? Of course, if you haven't done Sumeria story quest, you would not know what I'm talking about. But I think he was introduced there. I was really hoping that he was an electro character. Imagine a Fatui electro character, that would be insane. Well, we have Ororon now. That technically is not a Fatui character, but in this account we take him as a Fatui character, like we do with Wanderer, because it technically, this Wanderer post Irminsul changes is not a Fatui character, but the puppeteer or the puppet is actually the Fatui character. So yeah, I have to say that those are big stretches that we pull, and that I will try only to pull for him because he was part of the Fatuis at some point. But yeah, let me know your opinions about this. I think that something insane that could happen in Shetsaya is that we get maybe 5-star skins for the Fatuis with their own like delusions, and maybe this will change the way that they use their skills and they give them new abilities or new elements or these kind of things. That would be insane. If not, they can release the same characters, but in their Fatui modes or in the delusion mode instead of like their visions. I think that would be so fun to see. Well, not for everyone. I think it's going to work. It's going to work for at least Arlecchino. It's going to not Arlecchino. It's going to work for Wanderer. It's going to work for Tartaglia. I don't think any other one was shown like that, but that would be kind of like fun to see or fun to play with, because having two different elements, two different clothings, two different abilities, that would be insanely good or insanely fun. And that would be a different way to actually use the same characters but in different modes. And I feel like that would be valuable, especially for Snetsnaya, that it's probably going to run around the Fatuis and the Tsarits and everything like that. So yeah, maybe the Traveler is also going to get a delusion at some point. That would be so fun to see. And in theory, in Shetsaya, he would get all the 7 elements. So maybe that's going to awaken his light powers or whatever it's called. Because they were mentioning that the light was separated into 7 different colors, which are the 7 different elements. So then if you collect them all, then you would get the real power of the siblings. And I think that's their main power. They're like light elements, and that's why they are immune to the abyss corrosion, and that's why they're trying to fight the abyss, basically. So I hope that's true. I know that the other brother has abyssal powers because we saw it in his sword, but maybe he's corrupted. Who knows? It's going to be fun to see what's going to happen from now on and what crazy stories are going to get. They have a lot of things to think about or to explain or to connect, and what other things are actually playing a game into this. So we will see what happens. I think the end is near, so we have only 2 more regions to actually finish this. We're in the middle, I would say, of Natlan, so we still have only 1 more region to do it. But I feel that that's maybe doable. I don't know if they're going to put a lot of content into it. We're having a lot of Archon quests recently, and lost in every patches. But we will see what MiHoYo is going to release us. They're going to tell us, especially about the stories. I feel like this quest was filled with stories about dragons, about the the witches and everything like that. So that's going to be insanely good if they explore this in the future. And with this scene, I think it's perfect to finish this video. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you really like it. And I see you in the next one. Bye bye.